In this video, we will see how to run and compile models in CDBoost. In this video, we assume that you have already installed CDBoost. If not, please see the video who explains how to install CDBoost. We also assume that you have already downloaded the installation package and you have the alternate bit protocol in your computer. This example is the one we will use to show how to run the models. So let's go to the folder. We open the alternate bit protocol folder, and here we see that we have our README instructions that are the ones we are going to follow to run and compile the models. We have a doc file which explains the alternate bit protocol model. So first of all, you need to read the file to understand this model, and you also have PDF file called Alternate Bit Protocol CDBoost Implementation, which explains the difference in the implementation in CD++ and CDBoost. So let's check out this file first. So we have our alternate bit protocol model. It is composed by several atomic model and one couple model. First of all, it has a sender which is in charge of sending packets to the network, and a receiver which is in charge of receiving this package from the network and acknowledge its reception. Here we also have a couple model which is the network, which is composed by two atomic model called subnets. The behavior of the model is resending this package. The package is resent with a certain probability to simulate or to define the failures of the network that some packages are lost. As we can see in this figure, in the implementation we have defined several ports, but to implement the model in CDBoost we need to make some changes because the simulator doesn't not allow the direct implementation of port. So to implement this port, what we need to define is a message structure we have upfield called port. In this port variable, we will store the name port of the model. To convert these ports, we also will need to add some filter and port conversions. In this specific case, we will need to add 3 filters and 1 port conversions as represented in figure 2. So here you see we need to add different filters to filter the output of the model based on this field port, and a port conversions to convert the port value of the output of the model to the port value of the input of the other model. But the purpose of this video is not to explain how the alternate bit protocol simulator works. It just explains how to compile and run the model. So we will assume that our model is already defined in this folder, alternate bit protocol folder. If you want to check it in more detail, in the atomic folder you have the definition of the atomic models. In the data structure folder you have the data structure, the model used for the message. In test, you have all the tests for the atomic model, all the unit tests for the atomic model. In top model, you have the definition of the top model and different files to run the simulation. And in vendor, you have the files you use developed by other person, like the class time or a model that reads your input events. If you want to develop your own model, what you need to do is just go to CDBoost templates, and here you have the same structure with the README text file, and you can see how you can implement your model. So let's check how to run and compile the models. First of all, you need to update the path in the make folders for the compiler to be able to find the Boost and CDBoost library. As you can remember, in the previous video, what we did was installing Boost library following the option 1 that was in the structure we provide with this package. If you install the Boost library following option 1, you don't need to uncomment this line. So you just need to update this second line. If you if you install CDBoost library, follow the instruction option 2. You need to uncomment this line like this and update the path where you install your Boost library. So in our case, we install the library using option 1, so we don't need to change this line. In this second line, what we need is to update the path to our CDBoost include folder. Here you see this dot dot dash. It means that we go up a level in the tree directory, so we need to go up in the tree directory until we find our CDBoost and then go inside CDBoost and include. Let's check where do we need to go. So we need to do this for all the make files in the alternate bit protocol folder. So we go to the alternate bit protocol folder and our make file are in test are in top model. So in test we have a make file in subnet, so our Boost library is in our CDBoost library is in home. So we need to go up 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, 4 level, 5 levels, and then go inside CDBoost. So let's check the make file. So here what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5th level. We save and we have updated the path to our CDBoost library. For the other test, it will be the same. Let's change the make file. So we have changed subnet. We change sender. We save. We will change receiver. We save. We change port converter. And we change filter port. With this, we have updated the make file to run our test, but we also need to update the make file to run our top model. So it is here, and it will be also 1 level up. We save, and we are done with step 1. So here we are done with this step. Now we can run the unit test. Let's run the test filter port. To do so, we need to open the terminal. To open the terminal, we need to press in our keyboard Ctrl-Alt-T, Ctrl-Alt-T. So we have our terminal, and we need to set the command prompt in the filter port folder. So let's go to this folder. So now we are placed in the folder. Now we need to compile the test. To compile the test, we need to type in the terminal make clean make all. So let's type in the terminal make clean make all, press enter, and the model compiles. We will need to wait until the compilation is finished. Now, once the compilation is finished, to run the test, we need to type in the terminal --, the name of the program without any space, and the name of the input file. In this specific case, we need to type on the terminal this statement. We type this statement and we see our simulation is run. We see in the terminal the input we have sent to the model, that was the one stored in the test file. The simulation has started and the simulation has finished. To check the output of the simulation, what we do is we go to our test filter port and we check the filter port test output. So here we have the output of our model. As you can see, we have also get the executable of the program when we compile the test. To run the other tests, we follow similar steps. Once we have run all the unit tests and see that the behavior of our model is the one we desire, we can run our top model. To run the top model is similar to the previous step. So what we do is we open the terminal. We have our terminal here, and we set the command prompt in the top model folder. So in our case, we need to go back to the two directories and go to top model. Here in the top model folder, to compile, we type on the terminal make clean, make all, and our model compiles. When the model is compiled, we run the model as in the test. --, the name of the program, and the input file. In this case, we are sending the input file input the underscore abp underscore 1.txt. And we run our model, and we will get the simulation results in abp output txt. So we go to our top model folder, and we see here we have our simulation results. Imagine that now you want to run this model with other input. To do so, what you need to do is to create a new txt file with the same structure as the previous one you have in the example. Let's check input 0 or input 1. So I have run the model with the input 1. So I have another input, which is input 0, as you can see here. You have input 0, you have another file input. So you can run the model with this input. But if you want to store the output of the previous simulation, what you need to do is rename the file. To rename the file, you type on the terminal mv the abp underscore output txt and the name of the new file. As we have run abp1, we will move it to output abp1. So here in the example we have 0, so we want to call it 1 because it was the input file we ran. So we type this, and as you see, abp underscore out has disappeared from our folder, and it has changed its name to the input number 1. So now if we want to run the simulation with the other text file, input abp underscore 0, we just change the name of the file, we run our model, and we will see that the output of the model has appeared. We have our output here. So now you know how to run and compile the model with CDBoost. In CDBoost templates, you have the templates of the files you need, the templates you need to fill to develop your own models, and the instructions in the README text. Thank you very much.